Hello everyone, on today's IRS tax refund update, as we monitor the latest developments this tax season, the IRS is preparing to release the next round of direct deposit refunds this week, so we'll take a look at that. We also have the latest update from the IRS on how things are going this tax season, and we'll check in on the backlog of tax returns and amended returns remaining from last year. Meanwhile, we'll also take a look at why we're seeing smaller tax refunds this year, and why for those of you who are filing amended returns may receive their refunds quicker than in previous years. Now, starting off with those tax refunds, as the next batch of direct deposit refunds is scheduled to be transmitted and released on March 1st, as confirmed by the refund status results and tax transcripts seen here. If you're part of the March 1st batch, do allow up until March 6th to receive that direct deposit refund appear in your bank account. Now, depending on the bank, some may actually see that refund post early. The IRS has released its latest update on this tax season as they have processed a total of 36.7 million tax returns out of 36.8 million filed as of February 17th, which means they processed 99% of all e-file and paper returns so far this year, compared to 93% processed at this point last year. Meanwhile, refunds issued are also up this year, compared to last year by 25%, with a total of 27 million refunds issued, averaging over $3,100, and to date, over $85 million in refunds have been cleared. Even as we approach the month of March, we still have a number of viewers still waiting on last year's tax refunds. Now, while the IRS has released their latest update, it now appears they're combining unprocessed tax return totals from this year to the backlog total of last year. However, deducting the 90,000 tax returns unprocessed from this year, there's still roughly 1.9 million unprocessed tax returns from last year, including both e-file and paper returns. We do know last year's returns are still being processed, but it seems at a much slower rate than this year's. For those of you still waiting on amended returns, the backlog remains at 503,000 unprocessed returns. Now, that is slightly up from the 439,000 unprocessed in the last update. However, we believe the new total also includes this year's amended returns. It should be noted that a number of our viewers waited over 1 year to have their amended returns processed and refunds issued. Do make sure to check Where's My Amended Return feature on the IRS website, as well as your tax transcripts for additional updates. We continue to hear from viewers about encountering the 570 and 971 codes on their tax transcripts, and as the screenshot of the tax transcripts you see here, one of our viewers is encountering those codes with the same date. In this case, the IRS has or will automatically correct the problem they encountered while processing the tax return, most likely resulting in an adjusted refund. Now, the future date seen here of March 20th is the date the IRS should have resolved any outstanding issues and cleared the refund for release. Also, viewers continue to report lower than expected refunds this year compared to the last 2 years, and that is because pandemic tax relief has expired. In regards to CTC, which paid a maximum of $3,600 per child, it has now been reduced to $2,000, and also the age cutoff is back down to 16 years compared to 17 years old over the past 2 years. For those of you needing to file an amended tax return this year and are expecting a refund, the IRS has announced those e-filing their amended returns that for the first time they will be able to select direct deposit for any resulting refund. In previous years, the IRS would only issue you out a paper check if you were expecting a refund from an amended return. Now, while the processing of amended returns remains slow, this will definitely speed up refund processing and turnaround times. However, if you file a paper amended return, you will still be issued a paper check. As we previously reported, those in the majority of California counties impacted by winter storms back in December, including Los Angeles, San Francisco, San Diego, and Ventura, were given an extension of filing their federal tax returns to May 15th. However, the IRS has just announced that has been extended once again until October 16th. That applies to individual tax returns, various business tax returns, and tax payments. Also, you now have until October 16th to make any tax year 2022 contributions to your IRA and health savings accounts. Also, a number to keep a close eye on is the amount of unprocessed employer quarterly tax returns. Now, if you received a 60-day notice from the IRS last year due to the IRS waiting on your tax information to be available in their computer system, you may be one of those who experienced delays because the IRS still needed to process your employer's tax information. This reason did cause significant delays for some, including a number of our viewers. As of the latest update, there are still 2.2 million unprocessed employer quarterly returns and over 650,000 unprocessed amended employer quarterly returns. Now, again, this is important because the IRS matches the wage information you entered on your tax return versus what your employer has submitted to the IRS. Let us know in the comment section below about your ongoing tax return or refund issue. In the meantime, we'll keep monitoring the situation for further developments, so make sure to click on the thumbs up and subscribe button below for future updates on this channel, and thanks for watching.